Hello everybody, it is late afternoon at Surfing 2026 here in Rosemont, Illinois. My name is Adam Robertson, NASF's Marketing Director. Standing with me is Jeff Boehmer from Columbia Chemical, the chair of our surfing committee. Jeff, nice to see you again.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So I know we talked last year, we're going to be talking about a lot of the same things. Obviously, things can change a lot in a year. We want to talk about this year, right? What, as chair of the surfing committee, and of course all the members that are putting their time into that committee, what all goes into creating the experience that we're having this week?
Yeah, it's a great question. Well, it all starts with the NASF board, right? They have a vision of what they see surfing is for our industry, for our membership, and our committee, we're tasked to make it come to life, right? So we take all of the suggestions, what that vision looks like, and we find the right speakers, the right content. We go after the right exhibitors to make the show as fulfilling for everyone involved.
There's so many moving pieces behind the scenes, right? How do you create an event that's drawing around 2,000 attendees, nearly 170 exhibiting companies on the floor, all these sponsored activations? This year really is something incredible. As you're walking the floor, you feel that connection, you feel the energy. We had a donut wall earlier today, we had an ice cream social stand earlier today, so there's a really good energy in the space this year, that's for sure. So given all of that, what makes surfing as an event unique in our industry compared to other events?
Yeah, what makes surfing so unique is the wide variety of surface finishing, right? So it is NASF's event, which is the National Association of Surface or for Surface Finishing. Mm-hmm. And what makes it so unique is you have so much under one roof, right? So it's not just only aluminum or it's not just electroplating, right? We really try and tackle all the different aspects that go into it, whether it's pre-treatment all the way to waste treatment. So it does allow us that opportunity to really make a full show for all the different industries, the players in our industry, right? We can, whether it's you're coming here for a piece of equipment, whether you want to do some testing, whether you want to do some educational pieces, which is what we do here. All of this is what we put under one roof so that it's a one-stop shop. And we really try and drive not only the membership, but we want new members. So we're trying to really attract different companies, allow them to bring some of their employees to get that full experience of what we can offer as NASF.
Amazing. Speaking of all the work that goes into surfing, what makes this unique, right? Looking at specifically this week, what do you think are some of the things that we're doing this week that our attendees are finding especially valuable?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that question because we really try and keep our finger on the pulse, especially with the economy. Right now, in the last couple years, there's been a lot of moving pieces, whether it's through raw materials, higher costs, and currently right now it's oil and the transportation costs that we're all trying to navigate. Right. So what really makes surfing unique is the prime example of our first keynote speaker. We brought somebody in from the Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago to really give our membership and our attendees that global look at what we're to expect with the economy so that we can see the hopeful future, mm-hmm. where the industry is going, what the predictions are, and how we're all going to tackle that.
Really important when we're able to bring in educational components or make little changes here and there that are actually going to be relevant and valuable to our attendees for them to actually take home, right? So, as Jeff mentioned, we're really excited to have Thomas Wallstrom here with us as our keynote speaker, and we have a plenary session speaker who's going to be incredible as well. So, basically this entire conversation, Jeff, we've been talking about why attend surfing, right? In a sort of testimonial style plug, why should people be here?
Well, you hit on it briefly, saying our plenary note speaker. Tomorrow morning, we have Nathan Hughes, who's from the United States Air Force.
Yes. Uh-huh.
And what's interesting about what he's going to talk about tomorrow is the drive from their perspective, our military, the DoD, in finding new and advanced coatings for what they use them for. So that's why you attend. You try to attend to find out something new, whether it's from coatings, whether it's from regulations, or if it's from somebody that has a new piece of equipment, right? The big buzz right now is AI.
Yeah.
You see a lot more companies exhibiting today
right.
that are here promoting how AI can help make your business more profitable. So why attend? You attend to find out what's new, what's advancing, and what we're moving toward in the future.
Amazing. NASF, as we all know, is more than just surfing, though, right? So we, of course, have 2 other events throughout the year. Our leadership conference is a more boutique type of event where we have fewer people attend that. We have our Washington Forum, where it's really all focused on advocacy. But why should companies and their teams try to stay engaged with NASF throughout the year and not just attend surfing?
Right. And the question I get asked the most is, why become a member of NASF? So I definitely want to hit on that. There is so much that we're promoting through NASF, and becoming a member gets you better access to things like the leadership conference, the Washington Forum, which is probably my favorite event of the year. I love surfing too, don't get me wrong, but getting together on Capitol Hill in Washington is one of those great things for being a member that we could be a part of, right?
Yeah.
So understanding all that NASF has to offer, we've done a wonderful job. We've put it at the forefront of really enhancing our educational programs. And what becoming a member allows you to do is tap into those as part of that membership, right? Most owners of companies, whether you're on the supplier side or even on the metal finishing side of things, it's where do I have the time to educate employees?
Right.
And there's no better way to do it than through the educational program that we've enhanced and grown over the years.
The education that we offer, I mean, we've morphed into a full sort of training suite, right, of what NASF can offer,
100%.
of course, with over the past couple of years with our work on the on-demand online course offerings, really making that accessible to anyone. Right?
That's correct.
Very important. Jeff, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure.
Adam, great. Thank you.